Alright guys, didn't take me long to want to make my third video. Earlier tonight I was discussing the DVR system that comes originally equipped in this. I removed the DVR for the time being, rewired my camera, reinstalled my VTX, and I put my IA6B on top of the VTX. As you can see, I got plenty of space underneath of there. Nothing's touching. My VTX is not touching my flight controller. I will tell you, if you do remove the DVR unit, you're going to need to put some extra nuts underneath of your VTX, like so, because if you don't put those nuts underneath of there, the VTX will actually sit right on top of the flight controller, right there in the middle is the F7 or F4, whatever this is. They're calling it an F4, but it's weird the way they have this thing put together. And yeah, so you want to have some space there. You can see how I got an extra nut on top of each one. Then I got the IA6B on the very top. The reason I'm actually making this video right now is to show you the next problem that I had. As soon as I got done with getting this stuff settled and mounted, I decided to go on to my VTX, or my receiver antennas. And when I went on to my receiver antennas, I wanted to do the normal large zip tie coming out here on each side that I normally do, and I could not do that due to the fact that I tried to put one in, a long zip tie underneath of this side, which would have been running underneath of these wires, and it actually, just pushing it through there, broke this yellow wire, signal wire, loose. So I had to go back in there and cut that out, cut that plastic out of the way, and resolder that, because just pushing a zip tie through there broke it. So you're going to want to be real careful if you're messing around in that area. So then I decided, instead of doing it there, I'll go out here to the end of the arms, and I'm going to do double zip ties. And with the double zip ties, what you end up with is you put your load for your, I'm using loaded dipoles. Put your loaded dipole under there, and I'm going to shrink wrap it to the loaded dipole to the zip ties, and then I'm going to put a small zip tie over the end, or a small shrink wrap over the end of the zip ties to make it a nice little antenna. I'm going to pause this for a second. I'll finish that, and then I'll finish this video, and then I'll post it. Okay, here's the finished product. Got the antennas mounted. Dipoles with their little winglets to hang off the ends. You can see the direction I got them pointed and the way I've got them mounted. They should get real good reception. My IA6B cables just come on back this direction. I'm just going to let them lie free back there because I don't think they're going to get into trouble. I may have to tie them off to the center or something, get them a little out of the way of the props. I haven't decided yet what to do. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. So there's the antenna mounting. Stay away from them insides. Them buggers will get you. Alright boys, how about some ignition? In 3, 2, 1, fire! No, just kidding, no fire. Yeah, buddy. She's working. All set, ready to rock. I'm still going to change my camera lens and put a bigger lens on it because I like a bigger field of view than the 2.8 lens can provide. But yeah, she's rocking, boys. She's rolling. I like them lights. Purdy. Alright, so yeah, in order to get my first operational DVR, I had to actually replace the camera with my Swift because The camera that comes in this quad, this 1200 PVL CCD, whatever it is, does not work with my goggles for some reason. I have Eachine VR D2 Pro goggles, and that camera hooked up without that DVR would not display properly in my goggles, and I was getting, it looked like it was either in PAL and I'm NTSC, or it's the wrong hertz or something like that. So I went ahead and put my Swift in it, and now I'll show you a slight DVR, a small DVR clip before I give up for the night, and maybe if it stops snowing I'll get a chance to fly it sometime in the next few days. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching. I'll have a lot more footage in the future. I just gotta slow down for tonight. It's time to go to bed so I can go to work tomorrow. Have a good one. Alright, here we go with the first DVR footage on my goggles. Let's see how this looks in a moment. There, I can turn my OSD on and off. I got my RSSI working. Seems to be perfectly centered in my view. We'll see how this DVR looks. Usually it's off.